Hey everybody, I'm coming back. What is this? Round 4 of ANA Free For All. Haven't been able to touch this all week and have a little downtime, so just do a little recap here. So, last round, obviously, the Americans went to go twice. Uh, Ended up going up into Canada there. Second time around, we ended up going all the way over here. We took Hawaii back. Decided to leave the ANSAC transport alive. I just really want to make sure I get my bonus back and all that, and we'll deal with him later. It's not the end of the world. So I think the British days are over. Of the British are coming, the British are coming. The British are indeed not coming anymore. Speaking of British, well, Indians. So this round, there was only one time an Asian power was able to go, and that was India. And all we did was just move forward some units, poking a Yunnan there, and just built up a little bit. That's it. Nothing too crazy about it. So, where did that? No, that's right. That's gone. I'm thinking of something else. Um, America went third. Germany finally got a break. And ended up going 3 times. So we ended up, we took Rome last round rather. So all 3 turns we just spent bulking up our army here. Obviously, right now we have the slight upper edge against the Russians until they get all their tanks and their aircraft in, and then it's actually kind of fairly equal. Unless Germany can bring, those 8 mechs and all the units in Berlin in, and then they have a slight upper edge. But at this point, right now, this is kind of a stalemate because the Germans and the Russians collectively are making 50 each, and the Russians had multiple turns of building up before the Germans could finally go again. So now they're practically on par with each other. So time to tell what would happen over here. So that was their turn 4. Real quick, France got to go back to back, but France only had 1 guy left in Syria, did nothing. The Russians were able to go 1 turn, so we were able to get some extra units, move more units forward, decided to consolidate in eastern Poland. Thus, Germany then reacted by consolidating into Slovakia there. I don't know how that's going to pan out, but I just don't want Russian tanks just blitzing through and just gobbling up at least 15. 4, 7, 10, actually 20 IPCs worth in one shot. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I don't get fucked over as Germany, and the Russians just don't move into Berlin. The Italians, did nothing. And then Germany, again, just bought more units and all that. So that's kind of the extent of it. Not a whole lot this turn. I will say, though, I did do a little jump start into round 5, and the British were able to go first. Actually, pardon me, they went second because the French got picked first, I believe, if I remember correctly. So I just skipped that. We ended up buying ourselves a carrier, tactical bomber, a couple tanks, a couple guys, and a sub. Max out the factory there. And we decided to land in Normandy, put some pressure on Germany. Down here, we cleaned out the French, and all of sub-Saharan Africa is finally under our control. And we also went into Egypt, Transjordan. Now, as a British, I'm thinking of probably putting some pressure on Russia in the south, and also put pressure up here as well on Germany. And, just play tit for tat. If one starts getting too strong, if Germany starts getting too strong, we start going in Italy or France, or start convoy raiding the Germans more. If the Russians are just pouring into Europe, obviously we're going to strike down here in the south, I think. Or we could swing our navy all the way up north. start putting pressure on the Russians. Basically, just let us build up more. Just basically playing against each other realistically, because that's all we can do now, since we can't. If we were able to actually hold on to the eastern U.S. on that turn, when the Americans only had fighter, tactical, and 2 infantry left, and if we held on, oh yeah, we definitely would have the means, the funds to be able to go after one of them directly and just outright kill them. But since that is no longer an option, well, we gotta play this game now. So, but besides that, that's about it. Nothing else changed over here. Hopefully, I'm hoping Japan actually gets to go. Hopefully.